Good morning, Geometry Honor students. So it's Mr. Chen again. So this one is for lesson 10.7, the last sections of unit 10, chapter 10. So objective, write equations that correspond to circles. So equation of a circle with the center h comma k. So where h comma k is the center of the circle. And then, so what we got here is a circle. So see that the center h comma k with the radius r, and then extend it all the way to point P on the circle, x comma y. So the equation for the circle would be considered x minus h quantity square plus y minus k quantity square, so that equals r square. So this one is just considered the standard equation of a circle. Okay, so now write an equation of a circle with center 2, 3. So let's annotate it, h, k, which is the center, with the radius 5. Grab the equation of a circle as well. So first thing that you want to do, so plug in the number, so x minus h, x minus 2 quantity square, plus y minus k, so y minus 3 quantity square, so that equals 5 square. So 5 square, which is 25. So the equation of a circle is written as this. And then to sketch the graph, so we need the x-axis and the y-axis. So start out with the center. So the center is 2, 3. So 1, 2, up 3. Radius is 5. So from the center, you want to extend it. So 5 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. And then from the center, so count it, 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to extend it. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units to the left. And then to the bottom, 5 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then basically just connect those 4 dots, the vertices of the circle. So normally I do have a compass right here. Let me look for that. If I do still have the compass here somewhere. Okay, it looks like that the 2 bar it's missing. Okay, let's see, insert, maybe tool. Okay, so anyway, I'll just connect it. I'll just do it manually. Okay, so just connect those vertices. And then you get a circle. Okay, so now let's see what else. Find the center and the radius of the circle of each equations. So hint, complete the square. So back to what we did in Algebra 2 or Algebra 1. So things that you guys learned completing the square. So it's always the formula b over 2 quantity square. So first thing that you want to do, you want to regroup them. So this one is already factored, so just leave it as the way it is. But the thing is that for the y group here, you want to put it this way, y squared plus 6y plus blank. So that equals 27 plus blank. So again, using that magic formula, b over 2, so b, which is what, 6, because that's a quadratic standard form. With that, ax squared plus bx plus c, so b for this one would be 6. So 6 over 2, quantity square, so it's 3 quantity square, which is what, 9. So add 9 here, add 9 on the other side, because you want to balance the equation. So what we found, it's x plus 2 quantity square plus, the purpose of completing the square is that you want to make sure that the quadratic expression is factorable. So, and also we can make it as a perfect square, so this one it is. So it's y plus 3 quantity squared. 27 plus 9, 36. So that'd be the equation of a circle with the radius 6 and the center negative 2, negative 3. Okay, so boxed it, the equation of a circle. So the center is right at negative 2, negative 3. And then the radius, square root of 36, which is 6. And then the other one, so basically we want to do the same thing. So x squared, bring that ax to the left hand side, regroup them, plus blank. And then for that y, the y square group, so y squared, negative 14y, take that from the right hand side back to the left hand side, so plus 14y, and then plus blank. And then what about the constant? The constant, you just leave it as the way it is on the right hand side, so keep it that way, 35. Complete the square, so negative 8 over 2 quantity square. So negative 4 quantity square, 16, so add 16 here. That means on the other side, you want to add 16 as well. And then 14 over 2 quantity square. So 7 quantity square, then that'll be 49. So add 49 here, add 49 here as well. Okay, so factor it. So it looks like this one it's factorable. So it's x minus 4 quantity square. And then the y group, so it's y plus 7 quantity square. 35 plus 16, then that will give you 51. 51 plus 49, then that'll be 100. Okay, so for the radius, it's 10, because that's square root of 100. And then center, which is considered 4 comma negative 7. So it's actually pretty straightforward. Again, the basic technique for doing that, you want to regroup them. Once you regroup it, and then you want to complete the square by using the magic formula, b over 2 quantity square. Okay, so now what about this one? Write an equation of a line which is tangent to the circle at the point 1 comma 5. So we're going to get the equation of a line right here. We don't know what that is, which is tangent to the circle. So tangent, that means it just considered touching that point on the circle. With the center negative 1 comma 2. Okay. So the best way of doing this, so we need to find out the radius first, or perhaps we need to get the distance from the radius to the point. Well, we can get a distance, so that would be the radius, right? But instead of getting the radius, the distance, so we want to get the slope. Because back to what we did in Algebra 1, in order to get the equation of a tangent line, we want to find the slope. And then once we get a point, we can use the point slope form. So the center, it's negative 1 comma 2. And the point touching the circle with the line, it's 1 comma 5. So let's get the slope here. So using that, the rise over run formula, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so the slope. So this one will be 5 minus 2 over 1 minus negative 1. Okay, so this one is, let's say x2 y2. This one is x1 y1. So y2 minus y1, 5 minus 2 over the quantity 1 minus negative 1. So 3 over 2, which is 3/2. And one thing that we notice, if this line is tangent to the circle, so that means the relationship got to be perpendicular. If this line is perpendicular to the tangent line, if the radius is perpendicular to the tangent line, so that means the slope of the tangent line would be negative reciprocals of 3/2. So convert that to negative reciprocal, so m2, then that would be negative 2/3. So this one would be the slope of the tangent line. And then once we get the slope of the tangent line with the point given, 1 comma 5, and guess what we can do? Using the point slope form, y2 minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. So y minus, well, it's y minus y1, not y2. So y minus y1, so y minus 5. So that equals the slope, negative 2/3, times the quantity x minus 1. Expand it, so y minus 5 distributes, so negative 2/3 x plus 2/3. And then plus 5 both sides, f5 both sides, so we do have negative 2/3 x. 2/3 plus 5. So just like 2/3 plus 15 over 3. So then that'll be 17 over 3. So then that would be the equation of a tangent line to the circle at that point, 1 comma 5. Okay, so now let's see what else that we have for the rest of this. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay, so again, equation of a circle, it's always written as this form: x minus h quantity square plus y minus k quantity square. So that equals r squared. Okay, so thank you for watching the video today. So I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a great one.